Hello everyone and welcome to Minimalist Gourmet, where today I'll be teaching you how to make a delicious and classic pasta salad. This salad is great for potlucks, barbecues, picnics, or just a Tuesday night dinner with the family. Let's get started. This dish actually requires very little cooking and just a little bit of prep work. To start our prep, we're going to cut up some green onions. I like to keep these in two separate piles. The white part here, that's going to go mixed into the dish, and this green part up here, we're going to put that on top as a garnish. For some contrast, flavor, and crunch, we're going to add some bell pepper. Any color will do, I just prefer the red. Remove the membrane from about half a bell pepper, cut it into long strips, turn it 90 degrees, and dice it up into small pieces. Before I cut up my celery, I'm actually going to take this vegetable peeler and peel the outside. This might seem a little odd, but this is a fantastic kitchen hack. When you peel it, you remove the layer that contains all of these threads that run down the celery stem, and this is what gets caught up inside your mouth. By removing this, you're going to get all the celery flavor and not a mouthful of dental floss. After peeling, or not peeling if you so desire, we're going to dice up our celery. I prefer to use shallots in my dish. I think their mild flavor is excellent, especially in an uncooked application like pasta salad, but you can use any type of onion that you like. Red onion works great, but you could also use a white or sweet onion in place as well. Peel and grate 1/2 of a large carrot. Check out the description below. I always include a written recipe down there for you. And while you're down there, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear a comment from you. And while you're at it, maybe leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. I'd appreciate it a whole bunch. With our prep work done, we can move on to cooking. I've got 5 rashers of bacon that I'm going to cook until they are nice and crispy. You don't want soggy bacon in this dish. Once they're nice and crispy, you're going to pull them off, put them on a paper towel to rest. I have a pot of water on to boil, which I'm going to cook my pasta in. I'm using gluten-free macaroni because, well, I have to, but you can use any type of pasta that you like, and it certainly doesn't need to be gluten-free. I have about 1/2 pound of pasta here, and my water has been seasoned with 2 whole tablespoons of salt. You do want some really salty water here, so it will season the pasta throughout completely. Also, when cooking this, I don't recommend you do al dente. You should really cook it until it is completely done, but not falling apart. Once the pasta is cooked, we're going to drain this and then we're going to rinse it off under cool water. This will stop the cooking process as well as prevent the pasta from sticking together later on. After rinsing it, make sure to give it a good shake and allow it to sit here and drain for a few minutes while we make up our dressing. And for our dressing, it will begin with 1/2 of a cup mayonnaise. To this, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup sour cream, 2 teaspoons of your favorite type of mustard. I really do prefer yellow mustard in this application. I think it's nice and classic. 1 tablespoon of sugar. This is a little bit of a contested item, but I do think it goes great. A little bit of sweetness helps balance this. 1 tablespoon white vinegar for a little bit of acidity. Some ground black pepper. And finally, a little bit of paprika. Notice I did not put any salt in here. We'll discuss that in just a moment. Give everything a nice mix until well blended, and then you want to give it a taste. Make any adjustments necessary. And we're on to final assembly. I've transferred the pasta into a large bowl that will allow me to mix it. Once again, let's take a look at our ingredients. We have our chopped bell pepper, the white part of our green onion, our peeled and chopped celery, peeled and grated carrot, sliced shallots. I cut up the bacon off screen and the tops of our green onions, but we're going to pull these off and use them for garnish later. All of this goes right in directly on top of the pasta. Pour the dressing over the top of everything and mix it very well. Don't be too aggressive when mixing though. I really do like the folding technique so the pasta does not break apart. As I said before, I did not add any salt whatsoever to the dressing because we did cook our pasta in heavily seasoned water. If you add salt to the dressing, this can really become too salty very quickly. What I think is best is to mix this without any salt whatsoever, give it a taste, and then add any salt at the very end if it's necessary. After tasting it, I did want to add just a touch of salt, but just a very little bit, and a dash more paprika. We're going to go ahead and mix this in one final time and give it a taste to make sure that our seasoning is spot on. With all of our spices and seasonings dialed in, we're ready to serve. And when it comes to serving, I really do prefer family style. To me, this dish is classic and it screams family dinner. So I'm going to pile it nice and high into a bowl, and then I'm going to top it with the green onions that I reserved from earlier. Other great toppings would be some more chopped bacon, some more paprika, or even some sliced hard-boiled eggs. And that's it, guys. It really is just that simple to make this delicious and versatile pasta salad at home tonight. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. I hope to see each and every one of you here again next week on the next episode of Minimalist Gourmet.